Fair.
You're a nice lady, Luna. Congratulations. You're a nice.
I'm not a complete asshole. I have standards.
Which is good. Because basically, when people, with how you treat your Pancham, a lot of onlookers might see the shock collar, but they see you being somewhat kind to your Mon. They wouldn't immediately think, slaver! They're just like, that Pancham probably just has an attitude problem. So, he needed an extra way to keep it under control.
Yeah.
You will notice that a lot of people do this with Houndoom, in fact.
Aww, I like Houndoom.
As well as some people do it with some Rockruff and a lot of
Like
Rockruffs. Yeah, because as stated within the Pokedex entry for Rockruff, as it grows, it gets much more vicious.
Okay.
And almost any Pokemon has the uncontrollable rage ability.
Yeah, so they'll do it to be able to keep their Pokemon in line and not attack people. So it's much more common than you think to see shock collars.
Okay.
I'm going to order some tea.
Alright. They have several varieties from ginseng to lemon to standard.
Lemon.
Alright.
And would there be any... some kind of like berry juice? For Zolvik.
Yes. Yes, you can get the 6 main flavors. Spicy, sweet, bitter, I can never remember all 5 of the flavors.
Dry, sour.
Yeah, dry, sour, and then mild.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what's in. And
And then there's also shuckle juice.
try them. Zolvik likes dry.
Can I just say something real quick about like Chuckle Juice and like Pokemon eating Pokemon?
What's up?
So like, I've always had this like idea because in Pokemon canon, all Pokemon evolved from Mew, but like, did humans evolve from Mew? And like, maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But like, the main thing here is that like, when Pokemon eat other Pokemon, is it cannibalism? Might be, might not be. But to me, I always thought of it like.
Are we close?
I always thought of it like if a human ate a monkey. Same ancestry, but different things. It's having different genetics. You know?
Yes, it is not cannibalism. It's nature.
Thank you. I'm not going to have to try and explain why Napoleon cat was not.
Oh no, I seriously didn't understand the method. He just doesn't like it.
Which is always fair.
Everybody's silent in the cafe.
Sorry.
Where is my wallet?
So, it doesn't take long for Sylvius's tea to arrive, as it's literally just boiled water, and they provide they provide 2 tea bags, and berry juice they have prepped ahead of time. It's not a complicated mixture of things that they have to sit here and do per serving.
I let Zolvik get his juice, and I get to take my tea.
And what about Snowy's latte and the orange juice?
So the orange juice, just like berry juice, doesn't take a long time, but the fact that they have to prep 2 more lattes still takes a couple minutes, just
Okay.
like prepping the 3 did before.
Okay. Probably would take less time.
I'm noticing light snoring sounds. Quite quiet, but light. Firstly, waiting for that thing.
Man, how fast do you drink that thing? It was like 10 minutes, man.
I've had that day. It's not that hard, of course.
Well, your lattes get there and your bubble gets popped. As the one serving the lattes actually happens to be these 2.
Ah, crap. Can I try and act cool? Like, can I try and act calm and collected?
So, roll focus.
Full focus. I'm pretty sure that's untrained. I don't think I should check that.
I'm just gonna go check to see if that's not okay. Oh no.
So, like, Gilbert's like act cool, man.
Please don't
Act
tell me
cool.
I have to roll focus as well.
Well, you think that these people are here for Gilbert.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, thank God.
So your bubble just gets popped by 2 officers sitting here handing your lattes to you.
Thank you. Not thinking.
5. Man,
You're managing to sit still, but you're gripping relatively heavily on the chair as you're starting to sweat and panic a little.
Psychopath has its benefits.
can I try and calmly run to the... No, just kidding.
Not at this point.
Okay, can I like quickly pay for the food, for like the drinks, and then get out? Maybe?
I want another latte.
No more lattes.
No.
You got 2.
No, for the fact that where they're standing, you 2 can't flee.
Oh, good point. Because like they're standing right now. That's it. Yeah.
Yes, you try to run, and all they got to do is put out an arm, and you're gonna get clotheslined.
Yeah.
Should have stands up and says, excuse me ladies, could you please move? I kind of want to go stretch and I just kind of want to go to the bathroom. Is that allowed? Just says it politely.
So now that you're standing, they kind of put. So let's use this nice open space down here to actually put you guys how you are properly sitting at this table with your mons, the table being in the center. You're sitting a couple tables over, so let's actually move this up some.
I mean, she was not trying to run away. You literally just need to pass.
So this is how you are. You have this one over here where she delivered the latte, handed the lattes out. You have this one over here. You guys were sitting against a wall, so there's a wall all along here and here. So there's not fleeing for you until Officer Jenny literally sits here and pulls your seat out of the way, allowing her to get over here.
Oh. Gil lets out a big sigh of relief.
This looks fun. Excuse me, can I please go to the bathroom? I am desperate. She starts saying.
So this
she's not
officer,
mad. She literally.
yes, I was about to get to the officer though. She sits here and she shows you her badge and says that She is from the Tabora Police Department. They're gonna escort you to the restroom as they need to have some words with you after you're finished.
You like walking people to the bathroom. Alright, I can't complain. Let me go.
You do understand that this means that you're the one in trouble for whatever reason.
I know, but she just continued. She got escorted while she was drinking the latte.
Well, I was just letting you know, at this point you do realize you're the one in trouble and that these are actual police officers.
Remember how we sure doesn't really understand me.
Oh, you don't have to understand emotions to sit here and realize, fuck.
Yeah, but I'm playing it off like I am not.
Dude, Gilbert should have taught you by now. Police wanting to talk with you equals bad.
Oh, great.
Like, I feel like that would have been like lesson 1. Police bad.
Yeah. Gilbert's police is bad is like Frankenstein fire bad.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the bad people that my friend told me about.
No, not.
We'll deal with that more later. Right now, we need to just make sure that you don't leave after using the restroom.
I mean, I already went through one psychology course with another ranger. I don't mind going through another one. But I wouldn't mind an extra latte.
Well, they lead you to the restroom. And after you're finished, they lead you back out because they don't want to sit here and seem like strange people cornering you in the bathroom.
Damn it, that was one strategy gone.
Who is beating their poor mic?
Oh, sorry.
That would be Gilbert.
Was that me?
Yeah, that
Yes, Gilbert, stop fapping off into the mic.
Oh my god.
You're not gonna get the hot lesbian scene in this video.
Oh my god. Dude, I was just like tapping it because like, not like that, but like, I don't know. I was
You have to become a Patreon first.
I know you weren't. Just gotta pick on you.
I know.
It'll get some laughs, trust me.
So once you're outside, you're just gonna start going around and start that thing.
So they didn't lead you outside of the restaurant. They lead you back to your seat.
Gilbert has already
I
like,
just start playing the Pokemon theme song.
just like that.
And Officer Jenny pulls out a pair of handcuffs.
No, I already went through an officer and said I'm not in trouble.
You must have talked with Pokemon Rangers. The police is a completely separate force.
Could I be told what crime I'm in for so I can try to explain why it's not an
Threatening arson.
I didn't threat. She just plainly states. I did not threat arson. I meant.
We were told that you sat here and told someone that you could set them on fire if you decide to fight them.
I'm only stating what is in the realm of possibility, which I can do.
And when you're in a land of forestry, we take fires very seriously.
Well, I may not look it. I do care about nature to some extent. I'm not going to basically cause a wildfire where much because I only said that because judgmentally, or what's the word? Oh yeah, in my opinion, I don't think that my Pokemon should have been attacked by the train. But I've been told other people have other opinions.
Threatening with fire is not something you should do, no matter the circumstances. Especially in woods, in a very wooded area, where everything is made of wood, and they literally point out at how all the houses are made of wood.
I think, to be honest, please don't take offense to this like most do when I talk. That's just bad architecture. That's just bad decisions.
When it's the most common resource, it's the smartest decision.
Yes.
I mean, you
but
don't want to
financially,
be
and might
spending.
be the cheapest. Going with that, but going safety-wise, wood isn't the most safe to. But financially, I do understand that it could be used. Well, they look uncomfortable, so I don't want to put them on. They look uncomfy. I could put pillows on if you want. Pillow handcuffs.
The Neko the furry just kind of sighs and looks at you in the eyes and just tells you straight up, keep the fire put away, or you're gonna end up locked up in a stone prison.
I was using the fire. I believe this is the type of waving using the places around me.
I'm not just talking about actually utilizing it. I'm talking threats.
So does this place on fire Pokemon or something? There's technically a few Pokemon like Charmander and I, where that might be an issue.
So, Pokemon aren't the issue, as Pokemon attacks can only burn other Pokemon. However, in cases like yours, where you're a hybrid, you're able to burn things with your fire just because you want to.
But the fire shouldn't actually be regular fire. It should still be Pokemon fire.
This is human genes messing with things. It functions like normal fire unless directed at a Pokemon.
Yeah. To be fair, looking around you, you do realize that most people would you not mention my biology? It's kind of a
Okay, try that again. You cut out a little bit for me there.
Could you not mention my biology? That's like going to a dwarf and saying, you're short.
Well, when the biology is the reason that we have to take this threat as seriously as we do, yes, it needs to be mentioned.
Didn't realize that just any human, not just hybrids, could just grab something like a flamethrower and set fire.
Yeah, but a
It's
flamethrower,
just-
you need like
Yes.
gasoline and stuff already there.
Be that as it may, other people weren't the ones threatening a fire.
Oh, I think I've heard of this word before. Judging? Just, what's the word when someone judges because of the race? She just looks up and starts thinking.
If anyone else had threatened it, then we would still be taking it serious.
Coming off
It's the fact that the way you're threatening it makes it oh so much easier.
I can't.
It's like when people find claw marks on their houses.
How do you know that I can use flames? Just curious.
You're a hybrid Vulpix thing.
Yes, but they don't. Well, they still don't know that I can use flames. They don't use flames.
Vulpix learns Ember at level 1.
Yeah, but they still.
Which means you have it, and since you've already taken offense by us mentioning your race,
Well, To be fair, there's a lot of people.
It tells us that you are actually a hybrid and not just a fan.
To be fair, I took more offense that there's a lot of people in this world that don't like our hybrid. Or like us
Trust
very
me.
much.
So the furry just sits here and says, like, I know what you mean. They see a little scratch mark on their house and they see me nearby. They blame me.
Yep. Which means more social interaction. Which means I need more letter, which burns through my water at the speed of light.
Aren't
That's not something I can help you with.
I
However-
the one paying for this because I'm the one who ordered everything?
Yeah, I know, that's why I stay around with you.
What?
So the furry just kind of looks at you, Gilbert, and says, like, so you're just an extended wallet to him then, to her then.
No. I mean, I believe this was new to get thanks to, so I don't know how to put it.
Elliot looks shocked and is now.
I had to follow through, I had to go through a lot to stay aware. But when it comes to latte, not beat them, so...
Elliot is now offended and is on the police officer's side.
God damn it. I'm sorry for being a friend. Sorry, you said sorry fixes. Oh, someone said that.
That probably would be another lesson from Gilbert. If you say something to me and apologize, it might fix it.
So he sure said sorry.
I'm just imagining like Gilbert while they're on the run, teaching Pure about all these human things, how to actually
Points
be.
a card and pictures on says, is this right or wrong? Good or bad?
So, real quickly, Sylvius, how are you reacting to this whole scene?
Just
It's,
taking it. Basically facepalming himself. Realizing this group is not at all crazy, it's just stupid. Yeah, that's how are these two? Okay, how are they do these two alive at this point?
One of them has more attack than certain Pokemon, but
well, he doesn't know this. He doesn't know you, so just from an onlooker, it's like, how are these two surviving all this time?
Yeah, basically he doesn't think you physically as weak. He just think you're so stupid that you shouldn't be alive.
Physically, she's weak. Most of her power comes from special attacks, not physically.
Yeah, either way, he just thinks you're too stupid to be alive.
What stupid? I just don't understand what
God loves idiots.
Apparently.
It's an actual saying. People say God loves the idiots.
It's just basically can't believe that what they're saying and what's happening there.
So yes, I'm sorry. Going for you said and it's better, right?
Not
To Gilbert.
always.
That's why she's looking at Gilbert, because the way Gilbert said it is. Sorry. Better.
That's when the furry sits here and says, not always.
Why are humans so complicated?
Everyone's complicated, it's not just humans.
Animals are Pokemon are a lot easier to understand.
That's true. But, yeah. If you sit here and you hit a mon and you just decide to tell it sorry, it's not always going to forgive you.
Yeah, but you know what makes a Pokemon happy? Get the food saying that they usually might think I've food poisoned it, but that's beside the point.
What people have you hung around that makes people think that you've poisoned their food?
Okay, but my character's gonna show something. My character tries to do an intimidating blur more as a joke, like to the furry, not the officer, to kind of emphasize that she
Well,
knows
the
he has-
furry is an officer.
Yeah, but the furry understands him better than the human officer by the sounds of things. So it's more of a, yeah, this person could, yeah, I look very intimidating, kind of trying to show that she knows that she's very not scary.
Well, you still have to roll it.
I'm going to get a 6 on. Why is roll 25 for now? Oh, no, this person, this is pretty quite intimidating.
Utter failure.
I actually was hoping for a 1, so a 6 would be my
She
favorite.
actually rolled really terribly, too.
But it's still bad. It's still better than a 1.
That's hilarious. So, you sit here and you give her this, like, little playful attempt at a glare, and she just sits here and she just, like, plays around like, ooh, scary.
Yeah. And then Pure gives her a smile. Because she has better smiling than she does it's scary. So this is what I rolled. Oh, no, I can still roll charm apparently. Just not intimidation.
Well, I have to roll 2 different sets of charm.
Why?
Because one for the one that you're looking at, and then one for the other one who might just fall under the charm in the first place. And now you see the difference in their attitudes as well.
Which one's affected by the charm?
The officer,
Which one?
the Jenny.
Oh, of course it's demon. She points to the human and says, "See? Oh, I guess humans are easier to understand." Looks at to Jenny.
No, she just has a very soft spot for the adorable. But the big adorable eyes that both Pokemon and hybrids can make, nah, they don't work on me.
When I learn baby doll eyes, what's my training?
Well, the officer pats you on the head now and just tells you, well, we'll let you off this time with the warning. Just be careful with fire and fire threats.
I didn't mean to threat them, I was just stating the fact.
It's the way you state things that makes it a threat.
Can I get one last latte before you leave?
We just noticed you and decided to bring them since we were coming over here anyway. So they weren't actually from us.
Didn't actually get a latte.
Now, one last question before we go. What was this you were saying about your friend telling you that the police are bad people?
Police, Dilba immediately tries to, shush
Sign
anything.
language or what? Why? Please, Pure, don't be honest.
Something like that.
Pure does not answer. Shh means to be quiet. Just stays quiet on the question.
So, the furry having an idea, she sits here and says, I'll buy you 2 more lattes if you tell us what you meant.
Oh no.
Do you offer more lattes?
like he signals like 3 lattes. Don't talk.
Your looks stays quiet. 3 lattes.
So she sits here and gives you this look like, I'm on to you. I know you aren't what you seem by how nervous and drastic you are about this.
Hey, my Trinus said that in this voice that a Pokemon makes when it says its own name. My Trinus does that, but latte.
Alright, we'll leave your friend to the 3 lattes. And then she hands you a card and says, call this number if he doesn't follow through.
Okay. Goes over to go.
Jenny once again shifts you out of the way so that she can get through.
Lattes.
And they leave.
That was a nice interaction.
Sylvius.
Your thoughts?
I've got that pure will to phone the police if you don't give them the 3 lattes.
Oh yeah, like Gilbert immediately orders the lattes right now.
Okay, this is weird. And weird and ominous.
What? I thought to go to get the coffee.
No. That your friend when doesn't mention that police are bad.
He has the same thoughts as the furry police officer did, like, I got my eye on you.
Yeah, same. This guy, I have to keep an eye on these. And even mentioning that, thinking about that, I have to keep an eye on that bird.
The bird looks at you and smirks, whatever how a bird smirks. It's not this cat. It's not this cat.
We've already seen a Murkrow smirk. It does it in Pokemon the movie 2000 during the mini-movie Pikachu and Pichu. It unties the rope, lifts its head off, gives a little smirk.
That's nice.
We've already seen Murkrow smirk in the anime.
You have quite a bit of knowledge there.
So, you 3 are free to continue.
Where's my lattes?
Do you remember how long it took last time?
Yep, Pure's probably gonna go to sleep by the time she gets all 3.
How fast does he Coffee doesn't really seem to affect him at all.
Yeah, it doesn't, and this is going to bad doesn't affect me in real life either, so... Merkle is just on Pure's head, also sleeping. So not being a good watchbird.
I should probably get like a hypno or something, or like a drowsy or something like that. Just like help him stay awake or something.
Yeah, the dark. Forget that I'm a dark ace.
No, I'm saying I should get like a hypno or drowsy or something.
And I'm saying that I don't think that Pure likes the idea of someone hypnotizing him to stay awake.
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked, then leave us a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, as nobody wants to miss an episode of what happens to these guys as they continue on their way. Thank you again for watching. If you didn't find something that you didn't like, then please leave it in the comments so that way we can always improve. And if we get and as you subscribe, please leave us unique little things that you might like to see. Maybe the DM can work in some events. Until next time, we're out.